And I want to talk about Simone Biles. Everybody know that she withdrew from the I think the team competition, and at first they were saying it was an injury, and I wanted to go look at it. I was like, man, she got injured. Wow, let me see how she got injured and how bad it was. And when I looked at the the exercise she was doing on the uh, balance beam. It was a balance beam, not the pole vault, but the balance beam. But anyway, I seen it, and she didn't land awkwardly on her ankle or fall on her shoulder or head or anything of that nature. She was supposed to do a certain routine, and she changed it in mid-flight. And when she landed, she took like 2 steps back, which is very, very. One step back, a half a step back is not good. She took 2 full steps back, almost fell, and she didn't look, she didn't look good, on that event, and she looked kind of distraught when she went, to clap her teammates' hands and hug her coach, and she didn't look injured to me, but she did look like she was embarrassed that, that she took those 2 full steps back. And she is the best women's gymnast probably ever. I know U.S. She's the most decorated gymnast. She may be the most decorated gymnast in gymnastics history. I'm talking about not Olympics. I'm talking about not just Olympics. I'm talking about world championships and all that stuff. The Pan Am Games, all those medals combined. She may be the most decorated in women's history. I know she is in the U.S. But anyway, and then they said that she withdrew because emotional stress due to I guess her because her family couldn't be there. The Olympics is kind of weird this year. They don't have anybody's in it. No one's in the crowd cheering or booing you, or what I'm saying. You're not getting no energy from the crowd. And I can understand that. It's a lot of people that's kind of critical, saying that she quit. Did she quit? Yeah, you can say she quit because she hugged her teammates and she told her teammates that she did a lot of Olympics, that she wants to withdraw, and is due to emotional stress. Now, my thing is this, so because I have to look at it both ways. Would she have withdrew if she would have done very well on that routine? I don't, and it's kind of it's hard to really come to that conclusion, because if she would have did really well on that event, and she was like in first place or whatever, she did what she does all the time and performed very well, what she usually does, and then if she would have still withdrew because of emotional stress, I'd have been like, okay, okay, I get it. But the fact that she didn't do well on the event and she withdrew is kind of up in the air. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it, but someone brought up a good they brought up a good thing to go off of Jesse Owens when he competed in the Olympics in front of Hitler. Don't y'all think that was very, very emotional type and stressful thing that he went through when he did that? See, you have to see we can't. I'm not saying that she wasn't stressed out. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that sometimes you have to go through some things. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, you have to go through some things. I'm not saying that she's not mentally strong. I'm saying like it seemed like she did that because that event didn't go her way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. It kind of looks like that event did not go her way, probably coupled with the fact that she was feeling some type of emotional pressure due to her family not being, a lot of their family's not there. I don't think none of their family is there, So they don't have no support other than their teammates and their coaches. And could that have played a part in it? It could have. You know what I'm saying? I just think that nowadays mental health is a very prominent and very serious thing. You can't take it lightly, right? But we have to be careful that people do not say that they're struggling with mental health and it's due to being able to, handle a stressful something is something with some, with some level of stress within that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it because mental health is something that's with you. People struggle with that all their life. They don't just struggle with it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 2 minutes or one day or 2 days. Maybe it's just it's something you have to get over. Maybe it's just something that you have to overcome. And it seems like that people don't want to overcome things in the short term, and they say it's mental health. So that's why I'm saying, like, have she ever been diagnosed with mental health issues? Have she ever? Maybe she has. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. Maybe she has. That's why I said I don't want to be too critical on her because maybe she have. But we have to be careful that we don't say that we're struggling with mental health because something is happening in the moment. That we can't handle something in the moment, and we say, "Well, I'm struggling with my mental health." Because I'm telling you that I know people that struggled with mental health, and it's not what a lot of people are trying to parallel with. It's something that plagues you a duration of time that you struggle with a duration of time. It's not a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all deal with some type of stress, and I mean, I deal with stress, and I'm pretty sure other people deal with stress, and I don't look at it as being a struggle on my mental health because I understand that that's in the moment and that is something I have to deal with or something I have to overcome. You, we don't want people to get to the point to where it's a stressful it's something stressful in the moment and they want to call it mental health. That's, I mean, if you get what I'm saying, like, it's people that struggle with mental health every day. It's people that struggle with mental health all their life, and that's totally different than someone dealing with something stressful in the moment. And I think that Simone Biles, by her not doing, because she was doing very well in up leading up until that, she was doing very well, and she was smiling, and not to say nothing was wrong with her. I'm just saying she was smiling. She was going through doing her things, her same dominance, and it seemed like when this didn't go her way, she checked out. You know what I'm saying? She checked. Now, if she would have did, like I said earlier, if she would have did very well on this event, and she would have checked out after that and said it was because of her mental health, I think it would have been I think it would have been better. It would have came across better because she did well, but she's just saying that, you know what I'm saying, I can't go on due to my mental health. It's not because this did not go well for me, and I'm gonna say, well, I'm mentally stressed, emotionally stressed. I did a lot of Olympics. Now look, this is not like playing other sports, right? It's not like playing basketball, football, to where in basketball, football, and baseball, especially basketball and baseball, where you play like 3, 4 times a week. So if you have a bad game, you can get over it. Boom, next game you can do good. You can move on, right? This is a every 4 year thing. Now it's been 5 years because remember they pushed the Olympics back a year due to COVID. So it's been 5 years since they competed. So yes, the Olympians that go to the Olympics now, they do world championships in between. They do every 2 years. They do the whatever other competition they compete in. But the ultimate prize is at the Olympics. So they do it every 4 years. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure to practice and do all that stuff for one moment. Yes, it's a lot of pressure. I'm not saying it's not a lot of pressure. I know them men and women, they face a lot of pressure due to you have to perform now. You know what I'm saying? All that work you did, now you have to perform. I'm just saying that she did very well on all her other events. And then just this event, she didn't do well. She did well under what she expectations of what she usually do, which is she usually dominate a lot of her events. And is she checking out because she didn't do well? She was very disappointed. I think she was just very disappointed that she didn't do well, and in that moment, it just overcame her. The emotions of it, the whole thing, just overwhelmed her, and she just checked out instead of, you know what I'm saying, probably. And she did it right then and there. She right after she didn't do that well. She was hugging her teammates and she was telling them like, look, y'all gonna do very well. I hope y'all do very well. You know, I did a lot of Olympics. She didn't let herself go. I believe if she would have let herself go home, not go home, go back to her hotel room or whatever, thought about it, slept on it, came back the next day, she probably would have had a different outlook. I think she just let the whole emotions of it just overwhelm her right there. And I think she should have probably took some time and thought about it. But that's my take on it, man. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think she quit? I think she quit. I think she quit for a variety of different reasons. But I do think I think she just checked out. And that's just what it is. I don't I don't believe that she's struggling mentally or it's been a mental struggle. I just think it's just a little it's stress, and you have to learn how to deal with and compartmentalize your stress. You know what I'm saying? Because as you go through life, you're gonna always have stress. You're gonna have stress from probably your job, stress from probably your kids, stress from probably your partner, stress from probably family members, your friends. So you have to be able to best, and she, you know, she has to do it in the public eye. So that's another thing. But you know, she signed up for it. That this is what she wants to do. These people that want to be professional athletes and movie stars and things of that nature, y'all have to understand you're gonna have to deal with your stress in public because that's what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? I can't feel sorry for you. That's what you signed up for. It's the glory of you feeling all the adulation, but with all the adulation, this stuff comes with it too. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.